The Department of Defense Directive 8140.01. In order to understand the cyberspace workforce management, we really need to understand what it's replacing, which was the 8570 directive. This directive pushed forth a requirement for all Department of Defense organizations and units to have specific certifications and training for technicians and managers who are involved in information technology at certain levels. So 8570.01M, or manual, was a guidance and procedures for that specific kinds of training, and it went so far as even at one point to name certifications and different experience levels of those particular people. So here we see Department of Defense Directive 8140.01. Real quickly, the purpose of this is to replace 8570 to act as a cyberspace workforce policy. Now, the policy itself is for contractors, military, and civilians, people in IT roles or information assurance, security type roles where you're doing administrative work, to be qualified and trained because you're handling very sensitive data and information. So that is the purpose of this policy is. Here's a little bit of the future of where this directive is going to go. Now, if you look at DISA.mil, they actually give us a glimpse into how the manual may evolve to look like. It's saying that they're addressing 7 different categories in 32 different specialties. So that looks a lot like what the Department of Homeland Security and other federal organizations are already doing with their initiative called the National Initiative for Cybersecurity Education, where they have 7 different categories. Those are the 7 categories. Now, those categories break down into further special areas. So, for example, if you are doing investigation, digital forensics would fall into that category. Or if you are in protect and defend, a specialization of that might be vulnerability and assessment management. So you might be dealing with something like tools like Retina or Nessus. So that's how granular this whole thing might get if we're going by the National Initiative for Cybersecurity Education, which is the direction that all the branches seem to be going in. Now, to get more information on what this actually looks like, you can go to the National Initiative for Cybersecurity Careers and Studies site, and I'll list it here. It's nisis.us-cert.gov, and it's got lots of information on the breakdown into the different special areas and what categories they're in, and even goes so far as to tell you what training you can get online, offline, at different schools and all that kind of stuff. But this is the direction that I think that the DoD 8140.01 is about to go in when they release the manual.